Welcome back to the Voice of Metal, where we talk about all things metal, I should say, or I should say the bands or the people in the bands that make metal music what it is today. Just so you know, folks, I think that my live streams might not have been showing up because apparently my stream was set to private or unlisted, and I don't want that. I want it down in public. So that way people can join me. And that's probably the reason why I haven't had very many actual viewers on the show, which kind of sucks. So hopefully this time it's set the way it should be. Um, One of the things I want to talk about tonight is the one holiday probably that means more to me than any of the other holidays combined. Because it's kind of something I enjoy. I don't usually dress up all that much sometimes, but I used to when I was younger. I still love doing it. Um, I still love Halloween completely. Um, Out of all the holidays, just because I don't know, there's just something different about it. I know my friend, one friend's birthday is on that day. Well, if she'll get over being upset with me, and also my son as well. So it has some special meaning even more now than it did before. When I still loved and enjoyed it when I was younger. Um, it's not so much the trick or treats; it's just the coolness of dressing up and all the cool, scary things that are out there, and being into metal and stuff like that. We all probably all feel the same way about the holiday as well. Because I think we all resonate with that, and a lot of the metal music kind of resonates with that as well, even if it doesn't have something to do with the actual topic itself directly. Um, it does say that we kind of enjoy those kinds of things like scary, heavy, kind of clanking, instruments and chains and all kinds of other ghouly things in our lives, including like characters like Elvira and all the different um, horror movies that are out there that are really phenomenal, right? So I'm going to start off with a list of songs. Now, some of these may or may not be metal songs. So, I kind of try to remove that because I want to make sure I got all metal. But there is one in there that I know for a fact that doesn't seem like that. But apparently they had a metal version, which I didn't know about. So that's one of our last ones on here. Um, you get a little description of each one of them. Number one, now this is supposed to be ranked in order based on popularity. I know how accurate it is, but it is what it is. Basically, the number one, of course, is Black Sabbath, which I don't know if it's considered Black Sabbath. Maybe I would assume. I guess in a way it is. This is a haunting song about a dark and menacing figure, which actually makes a lot of sense. I didn't think of it being a Halloween style song, but yeah, maybe, but made done by Black Sabbath themselves. So maybe that's where they got their name from, which is kind of cool, right? Bark of the Moon is number two from Ozzy Osbourne, which is also one of the bands, or I should say, groups that, well, Ozzy has been in. A man turning into a werewolf under the moon is what it's basically about, which kind of pretty self-explanatory there. Number three is Dragula, Rob Zombie, a fast-paced track embodying mayhem and whatever. I can't say it. I'm like, yeah, certain words I'm not gonna say. Anyway, number four, Fear of the Dark from Iron Maiden. Oh, Dragula was done by Rob Zombie, by the way, just in case I didn't say that earlier. Fear of the Dark from Iron Maiden, which actually I've heard the song and I really, really have liked it. It's one of those songs that I didn't know as well because when I was younger I didn't listen to much Iron Maiden, unfortunately, but I'm definitely enjoying it more as I'm older. Even though it's like several years later, this, that, and the other. Go figure, right? Describes the fear of the unknown and the darkness. Now, this is rather interesting. Number five. is a title that actually is also the title of a band too. And I'm wondering if they got their name from this song because I love this song a lot, and yeah, I think a lot of other people do. It's called "Living Dead Girl," which there is a group called Living Dead Girl, and the lady that does sing in that is really good, and her band is really phenomenal. They were with Owls and Aliens and opening for Raven Black a while back. So hold on one second here. I'm gonna turn that off. Anyway, and that was my case that I had from since college that I hit. I had my art stuff looking at it earlier. That was done by Rob Zombie about the obsession and desire for a mysterious woman. Interesting. I wonder if there's somebody I might know that's a mysterious woman that I have a fascination with, or obsession and desire for. Which I'm sure people have heard that before. Which kind of reminds me, speaking of which, my Metallica shirt that I got in Arlington, Texas. Very funny. I planned my trip to go see this concert specifically for my son back in January. And all of a sudden, out of all the shows that somebody could have picked, it had to have been that particular one. Why she was there, I don't know, but it's rather interesting. So I'm kind of wondering if there's something going on with that because why, you know, she could have seen any of the other shows. I mean, I think even now, I think they're still on tour. So I have no idea. And I don't hear anything about any posts of them being on any of the other one of their concert tour legs, basically. Each one of the places they've been to. So why Arlington? Go figure. I'm just saying. Um, anyway, moving on to number 6. The Number of the Beast, Iron Maiden, is a man encountering with a satanic forces. Ooh. So there's 2 of them from Iron Maiden. That's kind of cool. Now this one, I'm not sure how to say it. To Kata and Fugi in D minor. I don't know what that one is. I have no idea what number 7 is. I guess I'm gonna have to listen to this one to find out because I have no idea. Anyway, number 8 is Monster Mash from the Misfits, a Halloween themed song about a monster party, which, yeah, that makes it, yeah, that makes sense. Number 9, Welcome to My Nightmare by Alice Cooper, portrays a surreal, eerie dreamscape. So it kind of reminds you of Nightmare on Elm Street. I think they actually did use that in Nightmare on Elm Street, but I'm not certain. I'm not 100% certain on that one. Number 10 is Super Beast from Rob Zombie, describes a creature of power and carnal desires. Okay. Number 11, I Put a Spell on You, Marilyn Manson, a haunting and suggestive cover. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's really considered Halloweenish, but I guess in a way it's witchcraft, maybe perhaps, because they have a love spell, and that's what the spell is on you. That'd be kind of interesting to have the ability to say, "I have a spell on you," right? Number 13, the Witch, the Cult. Um, Combines rock and occult imagery. I'm not sure what that is, but anyway, you think Typo Negative would have a Halloween style song, but I don't know if it's on here or not. So because the Cult reminds you a little bit of them, just a tad, and the Witch, because some of their videos are kind of like that, or kind of remind me of it. But anyway, number 14, Enter Sandman. Metallica touches on nightmares and fears, and especially of children, which makes a lot of sense because that's pretty much what it boils down to. Um, like I said before, somebody was at the concert that I was at. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I went to go see Metallica because my son's been wanting to see them for a while, and I thought, why not? Check it out. Number 15 is Raining Blood, which is definitely one of my all-time favorites, and I'm sure a lot of people agree with me on that as well. Invokes a gruesome apocalyptic scenario. Makes sense. I think that kind of describes the song a little bit. I wish there was a little more detail on these because I asked um, Chat GPT to give me a summary of what these songs had. You know what it's a little bit about, what it thinks or what it says or what it's supposed to be about. Anyway, number 18, Halloween from Halloween, a song capturing the spirit of Halloween. Okay, that makes sense. Just Halloween or Happy Halloween. Well, anyway, it's not Happy Halloween. Oh, here we go. Number 19 is Black Number One, Little Miss Scare All from Typo Negative, a dark romantic song. Oh, darkly romantic song. Yeah, I have heard that song. It's really kind of a dark, kind of Halloweeny type style. Well, not really Halloweeny, but it kind of feels Halloweeny to a point. But it's about love interest. It's kind of cool. I don't know all the words to that song, but it's a pretty cool song. Number 20 is Children of the Grave from Black Sabbath, a protest song with anti-war themes. Oh, no, that one I've never heard of. I've heard a lot of Black Sabbath songs, so I might have to check this one out. Number 25 is Vampires from Godsmack. Uses a vampire metaphor to depict destructive relationships. Interesting. Okay, number 22, I'm not sure if this, well, maybe it is. I don't know. It says Bodies from Drowning Pool is a high energy track associated with intense moments. I don't know if that's considered Halloweenish or not, but it could be. Kind of like dead bodies everywhere, kind of thing. Bodies hit the floor. Yeah, maybe so. It's kind of like, maybe like could be an axe murderer or something like that's dropping people. You know what I mean? Could be kind of a scary theme. Number 23, Evil from Merciful Fate is a tale of evil and the occult. That sounds kind of interesting. I don't think I've heard many Merciful Fate songs. Number 24 is Scream from Avenged Sevenfold. Explores themes of terror and paranoia. That kind of, yeah, that Scream's probably something along the lines of maybe the movie. I would assume possibly that's where they got it from. Number 25 is The Devil in I from Slipknot. Addresses the eternal demons and inner struggles. It kind of makes sense because if you think it's Devil in I, and usually Halloween and Satan and the devil kind of play into that a little bit, or demons, so to speak. I like how they say internal demons, but really it's called Devil in I. So, in me. So the devil in me is talking and having inner struggle thoughts. I mean, some people with suicidal thoughts probably feel that way. It's hard saying. I don't know personally because I've never had that. So, and hopefully that you out there, if you know anybody that you think struggling with that, don't put it off. Make sure you take care of that right away. I do know that there is a very special woman out there that I think she feels guilty because her friend passed away because she committed suicide. And really, to be honest, it's no laughing matter. It's no joke. It's a very serious thing. So please, 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 if you feel that there's somebody might have a tendency for that, even if they seem like they're happy, I would definitely have it checked out. I know that's one of the things that they did stress at the concert about suicide and this. That's one of the things that James was so adamant about. And a lot of it, I think, some of his problems might have been stemming from some of his overall childhood. It's not really childhood. It's like his teenage years on through to now, because it's like he said before, the reason why he, I think, had some of those things probably going on is he didn't have a normal everyday relationship like everybody else did. I know there are some bands that started early, some start late, even like Max and Igor Cavalera. They started when they were really young. They were probably, I mean, I saw a picture of when they were like, what, 10, 12, 13 or something. I don't know how old they were, but it was like in the 80s, 89, I think is what it was. And yeah, it's one of those things. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to do this, because I wanted James or anybody else to be able to hang out, chill, get to know them personally, get to know them as a person, and get to just shoot the breeze. I that's what I'm hoping for, and that's what I'm planning for. So please, 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 if you can, like and subscribe. The more people that follow the channel, the better off. But the opportunities are for me saying, look, I've got a channel, I've got X amount of people watching this, and I would love to have you on. I would love to talk to you personally, and hopefully, maybe I can get some people on here eventually. I still haven't set everything up yet personally to do that because I still want to make sure that I have a certain amount of people uh, on here, but I'm planning on doing that fairly soon, get that ready to go. So that way, when I get a certain amount of people subscribed, we can hit that up. But for right now, we'll talk about metal and metal music and what it's all about. And maybe even if you yourself are on a small band and you would like to get some, a little bit of, how you say, uh, a plug per se to let people know about your music and your band, please come, basically talk to me. I will try to get that set up and we can talk and we can have like a live one-on-one chat. I think that would be awesome. So I appreciate that very much. Anyway, let's see. Now I've lost track of where the heck was that because I think I did this one. Yeah. Type. Oh no. Beautiful People is the one I did with Marilyn Manson examines the society's obsession with appearance. Oh, okay. The Devil and I was the inner struggles with suicide. Number 26 is Beautiful People of Marilyn Manson, which is an actual somebody else's song that they did a cover of. Number 27 is Wolf Moon from Type O Negative. Well, there's two songs in there. That's cool. I'm really happy because I like Type O Negative. They're pretty spot on when it comes to music. Sometimes it does get a little lengthy for me, but it's still really good music. Some of it sounds kind of close to the same, so that's the only downside I think. But it still sounds really good. A song about werewolf themes. Okay. Number 28 is Spiders from System of a Down. Lyrics are surreal and synonymous. Ominous, sorry. I looked at it wrong. Number 29 is Dead Skin Mask from Slayer about the serial killer Ed Gein. I think that's how you say his last name. Okay, now this is the one I was talking about earlier at the very beginning that I wasn't sure it was quite so metal. Is number 30 is Thriller from Michael Jackson. And it says here, metal cover version exists. Horror theme songs with dance beats. So I'm going to have to look up the horror one or the metal version because I don't think I've ever heard that before. So who knows? I just want to say thank you for everyone that has liked and subscribed and made comments. I do appreciate it. Also, I appreciate Clover and all the other people that have been on here before. And anybody else that comes and would like to talk on the channel or even make comments. I appreciate each and every comment. I know there's been way more than just that one individual, so I appreciate you guys so much. But I'm not going to sit here and go through the whole list. That's the one person that I know always makes comments, so I appreciate that. So it means a lot to me. Because apparently I'm her number one fan, so I appreciate that. And that means a lot. So hopefully I'm doing okay. We'll see. Time will tell. I've made over probably 100 videos now so far, without yet having an interview so far, but we're going to have that happen. I hope we're planning on it. I'm planning on it because I'm not going to stop until I do. So, even then, once I do, I'm not going to stop. So I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy talking to all you out there. And like I said before, if you're in a small local band and you want to get somebody or people in your area to know about you, please let me know. I would love to hear from you. I might have to start doing that at the beginning of my stream to let people know if you're interested and you